Welcome to Hillsboro High School. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Oberly. We've got a fantastic for you tonight on AM 800 KREI between the North County Raiders and the Hillsboro Hawks. We are here at Hillsboro for Class 4 District 1 semifinals between these two teams that know each other very well. They played earlier this season with North County winning 55-33. North County comes in with a record of 7-3. Hillsboro with a record of 8-2. These two teams shared the Mississippi Area Football Conference Red Division Conference Championship. They shared it with each other and Festus. So not only is it a rematch and Hillsboro looking for a little bit of revenge, but man, big game, win or go home, Eric.
Absolutely, and the weather is absolutely fantastic for this football game tonight. It's nice and cold. The rain is held off. These two teams play each other a lot. They know each other well. This game, like we said in the pregame, Tommy, is going to come down to who can minimize mistakes and take advantage of weaknesses on the other side, and what new wrinkles will they have for each other now that it's district play, and it really matters.
Yeah, and you coming into this game, both of these teams are really playing very good football. They're probably playing their best football of the year right now. North County last week, they went on the road at Sykeston, and they defeated Sykeston, and then Hillsboro. They had a big win over DeSoto last week. The week before that, went to St. Charles and won big against a very good, very fast St. Charles team. So both of these teams probably playing their best football. And for North County, not only probably the most important thing for them is that they're actually finally healthy.
Absolutely, and coming into district play healthy is very important. And what these teams do, and these coaches know that, they constantly try to build and improve every week, because once district play starts, that's when you want to peak. That's when you want to be healthy. You want to have all of your pieces in place, and you want to be ready to go at that point and get them fired up and all your best athletes on the field.
Well, what should be interesting tonight, Eric, is you look at, obviously both these teams have seen each other multiple times. They've played each other already this year and probably saw each other a couple of other times, just looking at video of other schools. So they know what's coming. What's going to be interesting to see is what kind of wrinkles that they throw in. If they mix anything up, just to show them something new.
Absolutely, and that's what you're always looking for. You look at those tapes of the other games that they play to see what the other teams have done, that they can maybe catch something at the beginning, or pass coverage that might be broken, or just those little things that they can capitalize on and maybe try to catch them early and try to put some points on the board quick.
Well, it should be a lot of fun tonight between these two county rivals, and that's the thing. So you look at it, second for between these two. Is there an advantage for either team? I mean, you think, okay, Hillsboro is going to be super hyped up. North County, they already won once. Is there an advantage to be had, or how does that work?
Really, the advantage here has to be the home field advantage. These coaches know each other, these teams know each other, the kids know each other. So it has to be the home field. That would be the only advantage that you could really find in this game. They're both well coached. They both know what they're doing. And anything out of the ordinary, maybe just the home field, the turf, maybe the only thing.
Yeah, that's something that Jeremy McDowell was looking forward to, because they play on grass, and they dealt with some sloppy conditions last week at Sykeston, playing on this turf at Hillsboro. It makes a big difference because it's a little bit faster. You usually get good footing, and it's not raining now. It hasn't rained too much today, but there are some places right now where if you play on a grass field, the end of the year you're not going to have the best conditions, and so it's always good conditions on turf.
Absolutely it is, but there's something about playing in the mud and coming up dirty. In the first play of the game, you got mud all over your uniform. You can't see who the numbers are. There's something to be said for that. But these turf fields do offer a lot to these schools. There's a reason that they're all putting them in. They can play no matter what, and they're always in great condition.
Yeah, and I do kind of, the turf, it certainly helps with the thing with that, but I kind of like that. Obviously, the grass is a little bit more also just because it's traditional, but at the end of the game, they look exactly like they did at the beginning of the game. There's no grass stains, there's no mud, there's no stuff stuck in the helmet. I mean, they're all clean because you can't get dirty. I kind of like that, the grass stains and the tattered jerseys, and it's good look.
It is. It really is. I know my mom would have loved it if they had turf. It would have been a lot less laundry for her.
Yeah, certainly. Well, so this is this is Class 4 District 1. This is semifinal 1. Winner of this game will get either Cape Central or Festus. That is the other semifinal that's going on right now on KJFF 1400, our sister station. You're listening to AM 800 KREI, Farmington Park Hills, Deloge. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly. We just have a couple minutes before we see send the players out on the field. I talked with Coach Brian Robbins before the game, and I said, okay, so Coach, how cold does it have to be to wear pants? And he said, well, Coach's superstition I get, because he's out there in a hoodie and shorts.
Well,
and it's not warm.
He was an old football player. They're old school. These are tough guys. They played with broken arms and stuff like that. All this warm stuff, they don't need it. These guys are used to this stuff. They love this kind of weather. They grew up with it. They did it for a long time. It's not going to phase them. And, even if they're not superstitious, nobody really is going to balk against it either.
Yeah, well, you get into game time, you get all hyped up, you get ready going. Even if you're not playing, if you guys the head coach, you're going to get into the game. You're going to get, warmed up, let's say.
Oh, absolutely. And these coaches, football coaches and football players have a tendency to be a little, say, tightly wound. And once that game starts, it's game time. 15 minutes before that game, you can see their whole mentality, the way they walk, everything just changes. That temperature doesn't mean a thing after those first hits go on.
All right, so you got Hillsboro, North County here at Hillsboro tonight. What is the most important thing both these need to do to remember to start out and coming into this game? What's the most important thing for Hillsboro, and what's the most important thing for North County?
North County, Wyatt Compton. He is the most important thing. That offensive line of North County has got to give him the time to do the things that he does. Number one. Hillsboro has got to find defensively a way to stop him. Offensively, we know what Hillsboro can do. Defensively, we know North County's going to be tough. Wyatt Compton for North County in the offensive line, defense for Hillsboro.
North County has won the toss. They have chosen to defer to the second half, so Hillsboro will choose to receive, and they will get the ball to start this game here at Hillsboro High School. They will choose the end zone to our right. So Hillsboro will come out running right to our left, North County going from our left to our right. Hillsboro in white helmets, blue helmet on the blue H on the side of the helmet, blue jerseys with white numbers. Some of the players have the name on the back, some don't, and white pants. North County in all white unis, white helmet, white jersey top, and white pants. Blue numbers with yellow trim and a couple of yellow spots on the uniform as well. We talked about, obviously, Wyatt Compton. Talk about this Festus offense and how North County has to be able to figure out how to tackle them and, defend them.
They know who Chris Walsh is, and they know how he runs the ball. They have got to get 2 or 3 guys going at Walsh all the time, minimize his yardage as much as possible. If they can take Walsh out, they'll be ahead of the game right there. Then it'll be up to Jarrett Johnson and Jacob Kellum to pick up. But they have got to put 2 or 3 hats on Walsh.
Looks like it will be Walsh and Jacob Callum back to receive the kick for Hillsboro, and for North County it is Dylan Cater set to boot it away for North County. He will receive the ball from the referee, place it at the 40-yard line, and we are just about ready to go. North County kicking from our left to our right. I'm Tommy Self, alongside Eric Oberle. It's district semifinals here at Hillsboro High School. North County versus Hillsboro. Winner moves on to play the district championship next week against either Festus or Cape Central. Loser is turning in their equipment tomorrow. The kick is away, and it's an onside kick. It's a short one. It's fielded by Hillsboro, and they'll get great position to start out at their own 46-yard line. Nice little surprise by North County. Didn't work, so Hillsboro's going to start with great field position.
That's exactly those wrinkles we were talking about. North County saw something in the film on Hillsboro and tried to get an onside kick in there to start the game. They saw something there, but it didn't work.
So certainly credit Hillsboro for being there and being ready to receive that onside kick. So the Hillsboro offense most likely look like this. Brennan Genowine, Jacob Krause, Sean Armstrong, Cameron Granger, Pete Mock, the offensive line. Caleb Lewis is the tight end. Brett Cole, the wide receiver. Jarrett Johnson is the quarterback. And then their wishbone offense of Trey Terry, Chris Walsh, and Jacob Kellum are the men in the backfield. Now they're going to switch it up here. And before we even get a snap, we're going to get the back judge to throw in flag. He's counting up the players. And we've already have too many men on the field for North County. So not the way that you want to start if you're North County before you even get a snap off. The onside kick doesn't go your way. You give up great field position, and you give it even better after a 5-yard penalty before you even snap the ball.
Yeah, you're 5 yards in the hole. That's not the way you want to start a game. I didn't see the men run up. It must have been like a late substitution or something that they got him on.
So Hillsboro will start this drive at the North County 49-yard line, 1st and 5. They send a man in motion. Johnson hands it off on the left side. This is Kellum running left side, and that's Chris Walsh. He runs the sweep, and he picks up good 10 yards. He picks up the first down up to the North County 40-yard line. That is Chris Walsh, and we'll be saying his name a lot.
I'm sure Hillsboro was very happy about starting this game 1st and 5 on the first possession on the 45-yard line. That was a good run by Walsh. They tried to string him out, and he just got around that edge far enough to pick up the extra 5.
So Hillsboro picks up the first down. 1st and 10 from the North County 40. Brett Cole, the wide receiver, to the left. 3 men in the backfield. Jared Johnson, the quarterback, under center. Jacob Kellum goes in motion. Johnson's going to take it himself up the middle, and he gets a good carry up the middle. Takes it up to the 30-yard line. He'll be close to the first down. I think he's going to be just short.
North County is mixing it up. They're showing 4 down linemen to one side, but they're showing 6 right up on the line of scrimmage. North County is really committing to try to stop this running game of Hillsboro.
So it will be 2nd and inches for Hillsboro from the North County 30. We are 51 seconds into the ball game. Same formation here. Now they send a man in motion. That's Jacob Kellum. They flip it to him on the right side with room to run. Picks up the first down and more down the right side. North County catches up to him inside the 15. A good run by Jacob Kellum. You love that play call because North County, they were really bunching the box, and they got Jacob Kellum out in space on the right side.
Yeah, that commitment to the run, they're staying inside the tackles on that. They're putting 6 or 7 right inside the tackles to take away the middle of the field. That quick pitch out to Kellum was a very good play call by Hillsboro to get him out to the edge.
So 1st and 10 again, Hillsboro, another first down we are a minute into this game. Hillsboro with the ball at the North County 14. Same formation here. We get movement at the line of scrimmage. No flags on the play. It's Chris Walsh with the sweep around the left side to the 10, to the 5, cuts back inside. He's brought down short. And it looks like, I thought Hillsboro had 2 men moving at the snap. And North County jumped, but I don't see any flags.
North County has jumped on the last 2 plays. Jared Johnson must be giving them the real hard count. Apparently they jumped, but not far enough to get into the neutral zone. But I saw a Hillsboro player move, too, on that one.
Didn't it look like they had 2 players moving at the snap?
It did. They may have had 2 players unless he reset just in time. They have to be set for that 1 count. But twice North County players have tried to jump.
So Walsh picks up an 11-yard gain and a first down. It's 1st and goal, Hillsboro from the 3. They hand it off up the middle to Kellum, off right tackle, and he's in, a touchdown. Right off the bat, Hillsboro runs down and puts a touchdown on the board. We are less than 2 minutes into this game, 10-14, and Hillsboro punches it in.
They came in, they brought him in motion, they handed him off the ball, and he ducked right in on the right side, back behind that big offensive line, and they just drove the whole pile forward 4 yards, punched it into the end to put 6 up within 2 minutes of the game starting.
So it looks like Hillsboro is going to go for 2 here. After the good run by Jacob Kellum and the way Hillsboro runs the ball, why not? He punched it in from 3 yards out. This will be a 2-yard play. Hand off up the middle. No, it's Johnson, keeps it himself, cuts to the right side, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is good. Trey Terry with the run for the 2-point conversion, and they convert, and it's 8-0 Hillsboro. You're listening to high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
Hillsboro, North County. Hi, this is Tim Womble, new owner of Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. We understand there are many places to order pasta, but few places that serve authentic, made-from-scratch Italian. Mario's is such a place, and we invite you to try us again for the first time. We offer dine-in, carry-out, and delivery to a wide area. Same great food as before, better and faster service guaranteed. We have a new attitude at Mario's. I'll greet you with a smile and a handshake and be glad you're here. Hope to see you soon. Mario's Italian Eatery. Old world recipes made fresh daily.
Shop America's Mattress and Recliners in Farmington for huge savings on Serta mattress sets. Get hot buys on Serta's twin mattress for just $99. Get Perfect Sleeper queen mattresses for just $299, or pay just $449 for a queen set. Get the all-new adjustable base beds by Serta for as little as $799. You can also save big on Ashley recliners. How about a power recliner for as low as $350? Plus, get free delivery, free setup, and free removal, along with excellent financing. It's all at America's Mattress and Recliners on Walmart Drive in Farmington.
Sam Mock set to kick it away for Hillsboro right now. He will place it at the near hash. It looks like he's gonna squib kick it. It's gonna go all the way back, fielded by North County, bobbled at the 21, cuts to the up the middle. Now he will be swarmed. So not much. Ball's loose. Looks like Hillsboro jumped on top of it. Ball came loose. No signal yet from the referees. Looks like North County did get on top of it. And so North County will get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line on the fumble on the kickoff return.
When he fielded that ball, I kind of noticed that he was carrying that ball a little too loose, headed out there. He was back and forth, trying to find a seam in that thing and carrying the ball way too loose, and it popped out. North County was fortunate not to give Hillsboro a very good field position.
So the reason that Hillsboro went for 2 on that first touchdown is because their kicker wasn't here because he's playing soccer. And right now we just see him run onto the field. Clayton Sansucci just showed up. So Hillsboro with the ball now. The ball's on the ground. Did Hillsboro jump on it? Hillsboro says they did. Referee says they do as well. Hillsboro recovers a fumble on the first North County play from scrimmage. And North County takes over deep in North County. Hillsboro takes over deep in North County territory with 10:01 left in the first quarter.
It looks like North County might have a little nerves going on their side. They've made a few mistakes here in the opening couple of minutes of this game, and that one's going to hurt. Hillsboro, now they need to step up and make people pay for their mistakes. This is where you got to be a good offensive team and be smart.
Well, we said coming into this game, the team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win. We shall see if Hillsboro can capitalize on that Raider miscue. There's a handoff up the middle. Johnson will take it himself. Johnson running sweeper on the right side, and he's chased down from behind, brought down at the 25 by Tristan Rosa, the outside linebacker for North County.
That play looked a little unusual. He was trying to do the read option, but his wingback cracked down and actually blocked his read. Jared Johnson did a great job to pick up the pace and get outside and pick up 6 on that play.
Good 6-yard pickup for Johnson up to the 20-yard line of North County, where it will be 1st and 10 Hillsboro. Clock continues to roll. 9:29 left in the first quarter. 8-0 is the lead for Hillsboro. 3 men in the backfield. Johnson under center. They send a man in motion. They hand it off to Kellum up the left tackle. Dives forward. North County is there. He'll pick up a couple. That's a quick move by Kellum. Just kind of ran along the side, and once he got to that hole, just kind of dove to the left. North County was there. So maybe just a gain of 2 on the play.
They do a good job of bringing Kellum into motion across there. He's a little smaller than their offensive line. He can kind of hide behind that very compact offensive set and then duck through those gaps.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 3 Hillsboro from the North County 17. 8:48 left in the first quarter. Hillsboro has the 8-0 lead on top of the Raiders in the district semifinals here at Hillsboro High School. Johnson under center. Run again. This is Chris Walsh. Stiff arm to the outside to the 15. Dragged out of bounds. Good tackle made by Garrett Miller. Walsh is going to be close to the first down. Looks like they forced him out right at the 15. That's where the first down marker is. We shall see. We might have to come on and measure this. Head referee is going to come over and look at it. Ball is on the near sideline. The chain is on the far sideline. Looks like they're going to rule that he is short, so it's going to bring up 4th and inches for the Hawks. When I say inches, I'm talking centimeters.
Looks like Coach Robin isn't too concerned about his kicker making the game finally.
Well, the way you run the ball, why not? 4th and inches, Johnson got to take it, and he picked up the first down. Just a little QB sneak, get your behind your center, and that's really just that's the job of your offensive line, having to get the push, and the offensive line for Hillsboro did.
Absolutely. The way they run that play, it can be a call player. A lot of times when you see a little gap there, you walk up and you pat your center on which side you're going to go, which shoulder you're going to run off of him, and then he knows you're just going to run behind him. Your center and your guard just drive forward to get you that yard or two. They should give the rushing yardage to the center and the guards on that play.
Yeah, they really should. It's too bad that we don't have a stat for offensive line, because they do so much work, but they never really get the credit. Here's a pitch back to Walsh up the middle. Good run by Walsh past the 10-yard line on first down from the 13. They kind of flipped it to Walsh, but it was actually a run up the middle. Don't see that a lot.
That was a mass of humanity that just kept moving there. I think there was a good 800-900 pounds of people in that pile just moving very slowly.
Up to the North County 8, where it's 2nd and 5. A 5-yard pickup for Chris Walsh. 7:40 and counting left in the first quarter. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly. Remember, coming to you on AM 800 KREI, Farmington, Park Hills, Deloge. You can also watch this game on web TV on MyMoInfo.com. Handoff up the middle is to Kellum. And the defense of North County will swarm. Not much on the play for Kellum. Maybe 2, but I think he's going to be short.
That was a better job by the North County line of trying to control the line of scrimmage there. They got the drive on that play and shut it down.
Maybe a gain of 1 on the play for Hillsboro. 3rd and 4 for the Hawks. Have not put the ball in the air yet, have only had running plays.
Hillsboro is known for running that offensive run to set up the pass.
Same formation here. Kellum goes in motion. They flip it out to him on the right side. Gets a block in front of him by Chris Walsh. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown. Kellum had the carry, but credit Chris Walsh with a great block on the outside to give Kellum all kinds of space to walk into the end zone.
That right side of the offensive line over there, Walsh getting over and getting that screen block for him. And the right side, they sealed that entire right side off him. There was nobody within 3 yards of that play. He just walked in on that one.
So it looks like Hillsboro is going to go for 2 again. Kellum again, another touchdown run for him, but certainly you got to give credit to Chris Walsh. He was out there in front of. There was one guy that Kellum needed to beat, and Walsh laid a great block on him. So Hillsboro will go for 2 again. 6:45 remaining. Handoff is to Johnson. Will take it himself. Tries to sneak it again, but I think he's going to be kept out. So the 2-point conversion is no good, and it's 14-0 Hillsboro. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
Attention active duty, National Guard, Reserve, and retired veterans. If you or loved one was injured while serving our country anytime after October 2001, you may qualify for up to $100,000 in tax-free cash TSGLI benefits, even if the injury was not related to military service. Also, if you have been denied VA disability benefits for a service-related issue, we may be able to help. To find out if you have a claim, call 877-460-9760. That's 877-460-9760.
My name is Sue Smith. I'm 38 and I work at a graphic design company. And the teenage me would tell you,
I wouldn't be into drawing and art if it wasn't for Big Brothers Big Sisters. My big sister showed me early on that I could do anything. And to the young me,
that meant a lot. My big sister's name is Sheila, and Sheila is the reason that this 8-year-old grows up to have an amazing job as a graphic designer.
Whether you donate money or time, you're helping Big Brothers Big Sisters help a child. Start something today at bigbrothersbigsisters.org. Brought to you by Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Ad Council.
Clayton Sansucci set to kick it away for Hillsboro, the kicker who just arrived moments ago, and he is ready. And it's a squib kick along the ground, and North County will pick it up at the 14-yard line. Running up the middle, now cuts back, and Hillsboro swarms. They will drive him backwards. And North County will start at inside their own 30-yard line. On the return for North County, looked like number 23, Levi Clifford.
He picked up about 10 on that return. He did a good job, but Hillsboro maintained their discipline, and they stayed in their lanes, and they got 3 or 4 guys to him and just didn't let him get any more.
Get a couple score updates for you. Potosi and St. Genevieve, no score there. Central leads Fredericktown 14-0. Cape Central leads Festus 7-0. St. Pius and Caruthersville Armley, Patrick Mahurin, and Jordan Smith. The wide receivers are Tyler Cassidy, Trevor Mason, and Isaiah Smith. The running backs are Seth Nichols and Trent Cassidy is also a wide receiver. Seth Nichols is a running back, and their quarterback is number 4, Wyatt Compton. A gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Compton going to keep it himself, throwing it, and it's incomplete. Throwing over the middle. He was looking for Isaiah Smith down the right sideline, and he threw it over his head, and that brings up third down. And about 4 to go.
He did a good job of running that pattern and trying to run the defender off and then cut back. The other was just a little high. That could just be a little nerves or trying to overthrow that ball. He put it right over the top of him.
14-0 Hillsboro here with 6:03 left in the first quarter. It's the district semifinals of Class 4 District 1 between Hillsboro and North County. Here in Hillsboro. Third down, 4 to go for North County. Compton looks like he's going to keep it himself with room to run around the left side. Picks up the first down, ducks his shoulder, still going. And a good run by Wyatt Compton on the far sideline up to looked like about the 43, and he'll pick up a first down. A good run by Compton.
They made the initial contact defensively about 5 yards back from where he finished up. He just kept bouncing off people. It took 3 to bring him down after about an 8-yard gain.
Picks up the first down for North County. Raiders have the ball at the Hillsboro 43. First down. They get the play call in. All the players look down at their wristband. I think that's one thing that's interesting is how each team gets their plays in. Every team does it very differently. Compton up the middle, big first down, was hit immediately at the line of scrimmage, but kept going, and he picked up about 8 yards in a tenth of a second. He picked up a first down.
Absolutely. After that first initial contact, he bounced back to his right and then bounced back to the left. There didn't look like there was anything there for him to go through, and he took off. In about 6 strides, he picks up 12.
He picks up the first down. Another good run for Wyatt Compton. North County moving the ball here well. On their second drive, remember they had their first drive, they fumbled on their first place from scrimmage into Hillsboro territory at the 48. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Compton going to hand it off up the middle. That's Seth Nichols. He is hit and brought down, gain of about 3 on the play for Seth Nichols. Not much there.
Drew Carter, he came through, traveled down the line as a defensive lineman, just like you're supposed to, and got the arms wrapped around him and pulled him down.
Up to the Hillsboro 45, and it's 2nd and 7 for the North County Raiders. Same formation here, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Compton in the middle, and Nichols and Cassidy are next to him. The handoff is to Cassidy, looking to the right side, cuts it, and he's brought down. Nice tackle made by Seth Castleman. And that was not Seth. That was not Trent Cassidy. That was Tyler Curtis on the carry for North County.
He had a full head of steam. That cornerback came up and just put the hit on him right in the midsection. He was flying forward and put an end to that play quickly.
So pickup of maybe 1 on the play. 3rd down and 6 from the Hillsboro 44. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They hand it off. Compton's going to keep it himself, going to throw it to the left side, and it's incomplete. Great coverage over there by Joe Melton. He was looking for Isaiah Smith down the left sideline, and that's going to bring up 4th down for North County, and they'll have a decision to make.
Wyatt was looking at him the entire way down that field. He just read the quarterback's eyes, Joe Melton, and then traveled over there while the ball was in air, got a hand on it, knocked it out of his hand.
And it looks like North County is going to go for it on 4th down and 6 to go from the Hillsboro 44-yard line. Compton looking down at his wristband. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back at the backfield. Compton in the gun, looking left, looking to pass it, going to throw it deep over the middle for Smith, and it's incomplete. Almost had an interception. Jacob Kellum had it in his hands, and he dropped it. And so that brings up 4th down, probably better off than he did anyway. And so a turnover on downs for North County, and the Hillsboro defense stands.
He threw that ball. He had a lot of faith in his receiver because he actually threw that ball into over and under coverage. They had him double covered. When you're going to throw that pass, you've got a lot of faith in your receiver to make the play. Now, he did break up the interception, but you're absolutely right. Coaches teach these kids on 4th down, you don't make the interception, you knock the ball to the ground.
4:06 remaining in the first quarter. 14-0 the lead for Hillsboro, and the Hawks take over on downs here at their own 44, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Johnson's going to take it himself, runs through the big hole on the left side into the second level, and he picks up what could be a first down. Credits Tyler Cassidy on the tackle, and he did pick up a first down.
They showed the read option on that, which he's been going to the outside. Apparently the North County defense adjusted to that. He took 2 steps and just bolted to his right and took off for 11 yards. He came out of that pack like a rocket.
Hillsboro leads this game 14-0 on 2 touchdown runs by Jacob Kellum. 1 2-point conversion was good. The second was not. 1st and 10, Hillsboro into North County territory at their 44. And in motion is Kellum. Johnson's going to take it himself. Nowhere to go. Now he cuts to the right side. Almost brought down. He negates the sack. Now he will be brought down for this sack. And North County gets the sack, and he pushes him back deep into Hillsboro territory. Bad play for Johnson. Lost a lot of yards on that play. He lost close to 10.
That's what happens. North County on the left side of their defensive line, they got penetration on that play, yards deep. That just completely disrupted the play. And as Jarrett was back there trying to find a place to go and doing a Fran Tarkenton impersonation, they just kept coming at him. They finally got him on the ground.
2nd and 18 for Hillsboro from their own 48-yard line. 3 them into the backfield, 1 receiver to the left side. Johnson hands it off and nowhere to go. on the carry. Missed who that was. That was Kellum, and he was hit immediately. No gain on the play for Hillsboro. That'll bring up 3rd down and 18.
North County has adjusted their offense. They actually have 8 up on the line of scrimmage now. They're actually putting 5 down linemen, 3 guys in the upright position, 8 of them on the line of scrimmage. They're taking every gap away.
So another 3rd and long here for Hillsboro. Have not attempted a pass yet. Done all their work on the ground. They lead it 14-0. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Receiver to the left, same formation. Run defense for North County. Johnson dropping back, going to throw it, looking to throw it to the left side, and it's Kellum, and it's incomplete. He and the receiver, the defender, Tyler Cassidy, got to the ball at the same time. Cassidy knocked it away, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Tyler Cassidy was playing in that deep safety position. He just stood back, read Jarrett's eyes, and when that ball came out of his hands, he made a great break on it.
So that will bring out the Hillsboro punt team. And for Hillsboro, it looks like Sam Mock is going to come out and boot it away for the punt. Hillsboro with the punt from their own 48. Mock boots it away. It's a side-winding kick. It looks like North County is going to let it roll into the end zone. A strong punt by Mock, but too much leg, and it bounced into the end zone for a touchback. North County will start at their own 20.
That was a very wobbly punt, kind of a knuckleball punt. Isaiah Smith probably did the smart thing by just getting away from it rather than trying to field something that would have been a tough one to field.
Well, our opening kickoff, it was brought to you by Bill Best Insurance, your American Family Insurance agent in Park Hills, committed to making the big play for their customers. They were the sponsors of our opening kickoff. This game also sponsored by Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, America's Mattress and Recliners in Farmington, NHC Healthcare in Deloge, and Emo's Pizza in Deloge. Handoff is to Tyler Cassidy running left side. Now he cuts back to the middle, and he won't get much.
He did a lot of work, left, back to the right, bounced off a couple of guys. That was a lot of work for 2 or 3 yards.
Tyler Cassidy with the carry. Tyler Cassidy with the carry for Hillsboro. Gain of 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 for the North County Raiders. 14-0 lead for Hillsboro. 1:20 left in the first quarter. Compton takes the snap. Going to throw it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Credit Jacob Kellum again. We got up there and broke up the pass. He almost had an interception that time.
North County sent 3 receivers. All 3 of them went straight down the field. Hillsboro picked up man-to-man coverage across the board, across the field on that, and it was an excellent play to get up there and take that ball away.
3rd down for North County from their own 23-yard line. 1:13, clock is stopped. Time left in here in the first quarter. 14-0 the lead. The Hillsboro Hawks. North County deep in their own territory at their own 23. 3rd down, 7 to go. Compton rolling to his right. Going to throw it, and it's intercepted. No, incomplete. Devin Liston jumped the route. Looked like he had an easy interception, but he dropped it, and that'll bring up 4th down. And it looks like North County will bring out the punt team.
Hillsboro shifted. It looked like they were more of a zone defense in the secondary that time. He got dropped back into his zone, took the outside route, and then looked at Wyatt Compton to see where he was going with the ball and stepped right in front and nearly picked it off.
4th and 7 for the North County punt team. Jacob Kellum back to receive the punt for the Hillsboro Hawks, standing at his own 46-yard line. Punt is away. The end-over-end, a short punt, won't even get to Hillsboro territory. It will take a North County bounce and will roll, and they will down it at the North County 48-yard line. So not a great punt for North County, and more good starting field position for Hillsboro. So they'll take over, leading 14-0 with 56 seconds left in the game. I want to thank these sponsors: Mario's Italian Grill in Bonne Terre, Pizza Junction in Hillsboro, Walmart Supercenter in Deloge, the law offices of Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer in Hillsboro, and Bruce Nations A1 Contracting in Park Hills. 56 seconds left for Hillsboro. Have the ball at their own 47-yard line. Not enough time for them to score?
We've seen it before. You talked about this offense in week 1, the 56-second offense?
Yeah.
A yard per second?
First down for the Hawks. Same formation here. More tight defense for North County. Now they show blitz. They flip it out to Wall with room around the left side. Down the sideline with room to run. Gets a block out in front. Cuts back to the right side. The 10, the 5, touchdown. Chris Walsh, one play from the 47-yard line. And a big run by Chris Walsh. That didn't take 56 seconds. That only took 10 for the touchdown run by Chris Walsh.
Chris Walsh did a great job of running that ball, but you really have to give the credit to Brett Cole, number 83 for Hillsboro. He got downfield and got the block on their deep safety and sprung Chris Walsh right out of there. All he had to do was read his blocker and bounce it back to the inside and then show his speed.
Yeah, boy, he got to that sideline. Once he got that corner, just turned on the afterburners and he was gone. So it looks like Hillsboro will attempt a two-point conversion again, leading 20 to nothing. 46.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson sends a man in motion. He gives it to Kellum with room to run around the right side. Touchdown. Not even touched, and Kellum walks it in for the two-point conversion. And Hillsboro goes up 22-0, 46 seconds left. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
What's for dinner? Emo's Pizza in Deloge has you covered. That's delicious Emo's St. Louis-style pizza that's second to none. Pizza topped with 100% Rio Provel cheese, freshly sliced vegetables, and fresh, not frozen meat. Right now, a 14-inch large Pizza Deluxe or meat combo is $15.95, tax not included, and they deliver all day, every day, from open to close for just $2. That's your all-new Emo's Pizza at the Deloge exit on North Cowling Avenue. Order online at emospizza.com or call 518-1000.
Walmart Supercenter of Deloge is a great place to get everything you need for the upcoming holiday season. They stock it all and at prices your family can afford. In fact, shop each department: clothing and accessories, bakery and deli, hardware and housewares, photo lab and electronics, and a whole lot more. And remember, all your snacks for the football games. Happy holidays from Walmart Supercenter in Deloge. Save money, live better, Walmart.
2-0 set to kick it off. They squib kick it. High bounce. They'll field it for North County at the 31. Return on the left side. Maybe a 10-yard return, and North County will get it at their own 40-yard line. Get a couple score updates for you. St. Genevieve leads Potosi 7-0 in the second quarter. Park Hill Central leads 21-0 on top of Fredericktown. Cape Central on top of Festus 21-0. Caruthersville on top of St. Pius 6-0. And Valley Catholic leads Portageville 14-0. Semifinals of the district tournaments all around the regional radio listening area. We're here at Hillsboro between the Hawks and the North County Raiders. 22-0 is the lead for Hillsboro. And the second time that these two teams have met this season. So North County will start this drive. First and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 40 seconds left. And busted play right away, and they're going to lose yardage as Compton just fell down. He's going to lose 4 yards on the play.
Michael Atkins blew through the line, and I think Wyatt saw him coming. He had his bearing down on him and just disrupted that whole play.
Loss of 4. Second and 14. 16 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. North County has time for probably one left. Two receivers to the right. Two tight ends. And now Hillsboro jumps. Good hard snap count by Wyatt Compton. We'll have to see that it wasn't on the offense. And referee coming over. Offsides on Hillsboro. So that's those 4 yards they just lost. They get them back plus a yard. So they'll look at a 2nd and 9.
This has been a very well-played game as far as the penalties concerned. We had the -5 on the opening kickoff by North County, and then this is the first penalty called on Hillsboro in the game. We've only had 10 yards in penalties so far tonight.
So North, and that's going to do it. The first quarter here at Hillsboro High School. 22-0 is the lead for the Hawks on top of the North County Raiders. After one quarter, that's the score, 22-0. More football after this. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer, experienced lawyers. When legal representation is a must, you need a law firm that you can trust. So turn to the professionals at Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer on Highway 21 in Hillsboro. Call 636-797-2693. For more information, log on to robertswootenzimmer.com.
If you're in need of tree removal, trimming, or stump removal, call Bruce Nation's A1 Contracting in Park Hills at 431-1240. Bruce Nation's A1 Contracting has been serving St. Francis County for years with professional and efficient service. And because they are efficient and can get the job done quickly and safely, they can give you a competitive price to save you money. Don't trust just anyone to get the job done. Call someone who has been serving the area and has the reputation of getting the job done right the first time at a fair price. First Nations A1 Contracting. Give them a call today at 573-431-1240.
Start of the second quarter here at Hillsboro High School. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly. 22-0 is the lead for the Hillsboro Hawks on top of the North County Raiders. They flipped fields. North County now moving from our right to our left. Hillsboro defending from our left to our right. North County looking at a 2nd and 9. Loss of 4 on their first play of this drive. Then they got a 5-yard penalty on Hillsboro offside, so they're looking at 2nd and 9. Compton in the gun. Fakes the handoff, going to take it himself, running off right tackle with room to run down the right side. Now Hillsboro's got to catch him up. It's a track meet now to the 30, and he's brought down from behind and dragged out of bounds. And a nice tackle made there by number 2 for Hillsboro. Seth Castleman chased him down from behind. A big pickup by Wyatt Compton and a first down.
About 35 yards on that play. Wyatt ran that read option, found a gap, and once he got back through the linebackers, he broke it to the right and took off. And there was a lot of green for him.
From the 23-yard line of Hillsboro, North County, their first scoring opportunity of this game. That's the first time they've been really past the 40, I believe. 1st and 10 here. Compton hands it off. Running left side, ducks his head, and he goes down. Seth Nichols, no gain on the play. Nice tackle made by Hillsboro.
He read that play well, came up from that cornerback at that slot position, got low, got into the hip, and knocked that down for only a slight gain of about 3 yards.
Set Jacob Kellum on the solo tackle. Good fundamentals there. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for the North County Raiders. 3 down linemen for Hillsboro. Looks like they got 5 linebackers up. Compton rolling to his right, looking to throw, being chased from behind. Got to get rid of it. He does. Then it's complete to the sideline. Did he stay in bounds? Yes. Nice throw and catch on the far sideline by Isaiah Smith.
Very good job of getting that right foot down after the catch. He got that right over the defender. They had an over-under coverage on Isaiah Smith. That looks to be Wyatt's target. Did a good job of bringing that ball down for a pickup of about 12.
It's a first down for the North County Raiders. Up to the 10-yard line of Hillsboro. Just to the North County side of the 10-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. Compton in the shotgun. 2 tight ends to the left side. Fakes the handoff to Nichols, keeps it himself. Hillsboro swarms, and they're going to bring him down, and now a flag on the play late. Compton is sacked or tackled for a loss, depending on how you look at it, but there's a flag thrown by the head referee.
They came off of that read option, and Caleb Lewis exploded through the line to disrupt it.
A personal foul face mask on Hillsboro, so that is a 15-yard penalty. They're at the 10-yard line, so it'll be a half the distance to the goal most likely here.
After Caleb got in there and disrupted that play, it looks like the second tackler in may have gotten a hold of the helmet.
So half the distance to the goal on the personal foul penalty by Hillsboro. That makes it first down up to the 6, so 1st and 6 to go.
Was that half the distance on that call now?
Yeah, 15-yard penalty, but they were at the 10. Handoff to the left side. That's Tyler Curtis off left tackle. Pushes the pile. He'll pick up a couple. Had that right arm out in front of him, pushing guys out of the way. And he'll pick up maybe 2 yards on the play up to the Hillsboro 4. And I call it the 3. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 3.
The North County offense seems to have settled in a little bit better on this drive.
First scoring opportunity of the game for North County, trailing 14-0, 10:26 left here in the second quarter. Handoff is to Curtis, running right side, dives through, touchdown. Curtis found a hole, he dove through, and that puts North County on the board. 10:20 left in the first half.
North County figured out a way here in the start of the second quarter to get that offense moving. Wyatt Compton, Isaiah Smith, Tyler Curtis, and that offensive line found a rhythm here in the second half. They seem to have settled down a little bit, and now they're doing what North County does.
Trailing 22-6 now for North County. They will attempt the extra point. Late substitution here by North County. I don't know if it's a substitution or an addition. Looks like it's just an addition. So for North County, it is Dylan Cater on to attempt the extra point. It is a low kick and is right down the middle, and North County gets on the board 22-7. 10:20 left in the first half. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
NHC Healthcare in Deloge offers both inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation programs with physical, occupational, and speech therapies. They also provide nursing services, including wound care, peritoneal dialysis, respite care, palliative care, and adult day programs. A beautiful Alzheimer's dementia cottage gives residents a home-like feel. So stop by anytime for a sweet treat from their ice cream parlor. NHC accepts patients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and has no set visiting hours. NHC Healthcare now staffing a full-time nurse practitioner on Highway 8 in Deloge. Call 431-0223.
Hi, I'm David Hall, president of Shore Mortgage, and right now is one of the best times to refinance in decades. And here's why. First, mortgage rates are at their lowest point that they've been in months. Second, when you refinance with Shore Mortgage, you might be able to skip a payment, freeing up some cash flow to pay those holiday bills. Some of our clients are locking in at rates around 3%. So call Shore Mortgage today at 800-523-HOME. That's 800-523-HOME.
United Shore Financial Services, Equal Housing Lender, NML System number 3038.
That scoring drive is a big drive of the game, and it's brought to you by ProCare Automotive in Bonne Terre. Big drive of the game brought to you by ProCare Automotive in Bonne Terre. The kickoff upcoming for North County. It's a low liner, and it's fielded by Hillsboro. Number 30, Drew Carter, fields it, and he just goes straight to the ground, and Hillsboro will take over in their own territory.
That's probably a smart play in high school football. Take the good field position. Don't take any chances on any miscues, on guys that aren't necessarily used to carrying the ball on a kickoff or a punt return. Just field the ball and get on the ground. Do the two things and take the good starting position.
We ask you, KTJJ and KREI, ask you to patronize these sponsors: Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, America's Mattress and Recliners in Farmington, and NHC Healthcare in Deloge. First and 10, Hillsboro from their own 37-yard line. They send a man in motion. They flip it to Kellum. That's him running off right tackle, and he'll pick up about 3 yards in the play to the 40. He pushed the pile enough up to the 40-yard line. 22-7 is the lead for Hillsboro following North County's first score of the game off the great run by Tyler Curtis.
Jacob Kellum makes it very tough on defense. They hand him the ball, and he just ducks down behind that big offensive line. They have to find him before they can bring him down.
Long huddle here for Hillsboro. Now they finally break it with 6 seconds left on the play clock. Need to hurry up down to 3. They just finally get set. Jarrett Johnson dropping back to pass, looking left to the left side, and it's caught and dropped by Chris Walsh. Throw is high. Walsh had to go up and get it, had it in his hands and dropped it. And I don't know if he was afraid of getting walloped or not, but he dropped it, and it brings up third down.
Combined tonight, they're about 1 for 9 passing. These teams are predominantly known for being able to rush the ball. It's odd that these quarterbacks they're on target with these passes. You have to give credit to both defensive secondaries for the job they've done on the coverage of knocking these passes down because they're on target with the passing.
Third down and 6 for the Hawks from their own 40-yard line. The demand in motion is Kellum. Handoff is to Walsh up the middle. Actually, excuse me, that was not Walsh. I believe that was Trey Terry. Trey Terry with the carry for Hillsboro. A good 5-yard pickup up to the 45-yard line. Brings up 4th down and 2. Hillsboro from their own 45. It looks like they are going to punt.
Trey Terry did a good job of keeping his momentum going with that player hanging on his ankle and picked up 5. Nice work on his first carry of the game.
Well, I don't know if North County doesn't believe it or not, but they haven't sent anybody back to receive the punt. The snap is back. The kick is away by Jacob Kellum, and it is a great one. And it takes a great Hillsboro bounce at the 20. Stops at the 19. A great punt by Jacob Kellum. Got it away. Take a good Hillsboro roll. And North County will start. Good punt there by Jacob Kellum to get him inside their own 20.
That was pretty close to about a 40-yard punt with the roll. That's a nice punt for high school football. Anything over 40 is very acceptable.
And he got the benefit of a great roll as well. And that's part of it. I mean, kicking it a good distance is one thing, but kicking it and letting it roll, that's what he did.
Yes, he did. He did a nice job of it. This is an unusual set by Hillsboro on defense. 3 down linemen and 5 linebackers, 6. They're showing actually 7 linebackers.
Compton hands it off to Curtis, trying to get to the outside. Now he does. Stiff arm to the sideline, out of bounds. Not much on the play. Hillsboro did a nice job of running right to left, sideline to sideline, keeping Curtis from breaking free.
Tyler Curtis is working extremely hard to get this 10 yards he's gotten. He's stiff arm and he's bouncing off people. The legs are driving. He has worked very hard on his 4 carries tonight to try to pick up yardage.
22-7 is the lead for Hillsboro. 8:33 left in the first half. Gain of 1 on play. Compton hands it off again up the middle. And Hillsboro is there into the second level. Good pickup on the carry for North County. I believe that's Seth Nichols on the North County carry. Gain of about 5 on the play, and it's 3rd down and 2 to go.
Started that play to the left and then broke it right back up the middle for 4 yards.
3 men in the backfield. Compton looking towards the sideline. Looks like they're going to audible here. Maybe not an audible. They're just going to get in the play now. Compton handing it off. This is Curtis. Tries to get to the outside. Hillsboro is there. And a great tackle in the backfield by Michael Atkins. A tackle for a loss, and North County is going to lose some yardage. Loss of 2 on the play. Backs them up to the North County 25. That'll bring up 4th down, and North County will have to punt.
Hillsboro is really mixing up their defenses. They went from that 3-down lineman, 5 linebacker. That time they showed 3-down linemen with 2 defensive ends. They're really mixing things up, trying to make it hard on the North County offense.
So another 3 and out for North County. Jacob Kellenbach to receive the punt. It's over the North County punter's head, still loose, and he's going to have to just jump on it. It's still loose, picked up by North Hillsboro into the end zone. Touchdown. Number 44, Caleb Lewis, with the fumble recovery into the end zone, and Hillsboro scores a special teams touchdown off the fumble by the North County punter.
Hillsboro stood up straight like they were trying to set up the return because they were going to get good field position out of it. And as soon as the players recognized that it was a bad snap over the punter's head, they just took off after the punter and got it done, got the job done. Special teams points can be incredibly important in playoff football.
With 7:17 left in the first half, Hillsboro adds another touchdown. It's 28-7 now. They're going to go for 2 again. They send Chris Walsh in motion. They're going to flip it out to him, trying to get to the pylon, dives for it, and he is going to be short. So the extra point is the 2-point conversion, no good. 28-7 lead for Hillsboro. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
Hi, this is Steve with Pizza Junction. We'd like to congratulate the Hillsboro Hawks on a great season and a terrific run through the state playoffs. Through November, our lunch buffet is 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll honor our veterans on November 11th with half-price food with an ID, and we will donate part of our sales that day to the Wounded Warriors Project. At the corner of Old 21 and B, we are Pizza Junction.
NHC Healthcare in Deloge offers both inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation programs with physical, occupational, and speech therapies. They also provide nursing services, including wound care, peritoneal dialysis, respite care, palliative care, and adult day programs. A beautiful Alzheimer's dementia cottage gives residents a home-like feel. So stop by anytime for a sweet treat from their ice cream parlor. NHC accepts patients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and has no set visiting hours. NHC Healthcare now staffing a full-time nurse practitioner on Highway 8 in Deloge. Call 431-0223.
After the special teams touchdown for Hillsboro, they will kick it off here, leading 28-7. Good kick by Clayton Sansucci, a low liner. It's bobbled by North County, picked up and returned. Hillsboro is there, so not much on the return for North County. And Hillsboro is up 28-7. That scoring play is a big drive of the game. It's brought to you by ProCare Automotive in Bonne Terre. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Oberle. District semifinals here in Class 4 District 1 between Hillsboro and North County.
Somebody will have to get a copy of this tape for Caleb Lewis. He can show that one to his kids. Look what I did when I was playing high school football.
Absolutely. That's one that you definitely hold on to. So North County will start it on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line, but trailing 28-7, 7-11. You know, if you told me before the game, Eric, that either team was going to be trailing at any point by 21 points, here's a handoff up the middle for Seth Nichols. He dives forward. He'll pick up a couple. If you told me at any point that either one of these teams was going to be trailing by 21, I probably would not have believed you.
I would not have been remotely surprised if we maybe had 6 or 7 points on the board right now. The way these teams are coached and the way they play that tough defense and know each other so well, I really expected a low-scoring game. I didn't expect 35 points on the board already with 6:45 remaining.
No gain on the play for Seth Nichols, and it's second and maybe a long 9. Throw to the flat in the right side, and I think it's complete. And I think that's Isaiah Smith. The throw is at the ground. Smith was, excuse me, that's not Isaiah Smith. That is number 8, Trevor Mason, on the catch for North County. Throw is at the ground. A low throw by Compton. In high school football, you are down by contact. 5-yard pickup for North County. It's 3rd and 5. From their own 32. 6:10 left in this first half.
That was a nice route by Trevor Mason on that. He had room to run after the catch. If that throw wouldn't have been a little higher, he could have picked up a lot more.
Compton dropping back, looking to the left side, looking to throw it. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it's complete. This time to Trent Cassidy. Cassidy on the catch, but another low throw because he would have had a lot more. That was in motion. He would have had a ton of room to run, but another low throw by Compton, and Cassidy had to go down and get it.
Yes, he did. He did a nice job of getting down low and picking that up from about a foot.
North County kind of in a hurry-up offense. They're really not taking a lot of time between snaps. That's a give to Seth Nichols. He dives forward for 2 yards.
This worked well, picking up the pace a little bit for North County at the start of the second quarter. That's how they got their 7 points on the board.
2nd and 8, North County from their own 45. Kind of picking up the pace here a little bit, down 28-7, 5:23 left in the first half. Compton in the gun, rolling to his right, going to throw it, looking to throw it at least. Now he gets rid of it down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Devin Liston was there for the pass breakup. And another incompletion for North County brings up 3rd down.
I am really impressed with both teams, the way they have played in the defensive secondary. The coverage has been incredibly tight. They are hanging right with their assigned coverage.
3rd down and 8 for North County. Ball at their own 45. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 5:13 left in the first half. A 28-7 lead for the Hillsboro Hawks. North County moving from our right to our left. Compton dropping back again. Going to throw it in the flash to complete to Nichols, but he is brought down. At least he was slowed up originally, stayed on his feet, but the Hillsboro defense swarmed. So not much on the play for Seth Nichols. Good job. I missed who made the initial contact, but it slowed him up enough for 3 Hawks to swarm and bring him down.
It was a very nice spin move, but like you said, he slowed him down just enough that the other 2 defenders could get there. That's exactly what you want them to do.
So North County will bring out the punt team on 4th and 8 from their own 45. Kellum back to receive the punt, standing at his own 26. The punt is away, and it's a good one. Pushes Kellum back. He'll let it bounce. Takes the Hillsboro bounce. Now it'll roll in the Hillsboro direction. North County will down it at about their own 17-yard line, where North Hillsboro will take over. Well, North County, they were moving the ball pretty well there. They sped up the tempo, but they started passing it, and too many incompletions kind of stalled that drive.
Yes, it did. That picking up the pace seemed to help them quite a bit, especially at the start of the second quarter. And then the pace slowed a little bit with the way that they're signaling their plays in, and you were talking about that. North County, everybody looks at their armbands, and they use a number system. It's a little different. Every team has a little different way, and this is the first time we've seen this type of system.
Well, Hillsboro goes back on offense. 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. 4:25 left in this first half, with the Hawks leading 28-7. Johnson going to hand it off up the middle. I missed who it was. I believe that's Trey Terry on the carry. Terry with the carry picks up 3 on the play, up to the 20-yard line.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. 4:03 left in this first half. Hillsboro, they're kind of slowing it down now. Going to the huddle after. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They've kind of mixed that up a little bit.
Looks like they're going to just try to eat up the rest of this clock and possibly put some more points on the board.
Leading 21-7 here in the first half. Handoff is to Walsh. Stiff arms around the left side. Gets to the sideline and brought down. He stiff-armed 2 guys to get to the outside, and he picks up the first down. Another good run by Chris Walsh.
Also a very nice heads-up play by Walsh to stay in bounds, even with two tacklers. That keeps that clock moving so that they're not going to give any time on that clock to North County to possibly put points on the board, even if they don't score on this drive.
Yeah, we've seen a couple times this year, whether it be Hillsboro or Festus, you think, okay, run the ball, eat up some clock, but they run the ball so well, from 40 yards out, they run it in.
Well, we were looking for the 1 yard per second offense, and
Yeah.
it took 10 seconds, so.
Here's the handoff up the middle to Terry, and he piles forward. He drags the tackler. That is number 70 on the tackle for North County, Justin Lubers. But Carey was able to drag his feet, keep moving, picked up 6 yards on the play up to the 34-yard line.
Trey Terry showing us he hit the weight room in the offseason. That's the second time he's picked up 5 yards with somebody hanging on one of his ankles.
Terry seems like the guy they run up the middle. Walsh and Kellum seem like they're to the outside. Terry is that bulldozer up the middle. Johnson under center, looking at a 2nd and 4. Going to keep it himself, running to the right side on the option. Not much there. North County swarms. He'll pick up a couple, maybe 2. With Hillsboro leading 28-7, 2:34 and counting left here in the first half.
Johnson with the carry, slowed up by Rosa.
Just shy of the first down, 3rd down and inches for the Hawks.
We've had this conversation a lot in these games that we've done together, Tommy. How do you stop an option offense? That's exactly how you do it. 2 guys getting deep into the backfield to disrupt the play.
3rd and inches for Hillsboro. I think you might just see a quarterback sneak here. Johnson drops the ball, sneaks it, and I think they moved the pile enough to pick up the first down. Another good push by the Hillsboro front, and they did.
Even on the drop ball, they needed the 1 yard. They got it. Credit again to the offensive line for dominating that line of scrimmage and getting the 1 yard that they needed.
And you know what, Johnson, he's a young quarterback, number 7 for Jared Johnson. He's just a sophomore. You think a lot of guys, they drop that ball and then they panic and then they try to do something great. He just picks it up and does what the play called. He never panicked, just picked it up, did what you're supposed to do. They knew that they only needed a couple inches.
Throughout the I-55 conference, we've seen some very good young quarterbacks play very composed this season.
1st down and 10. They take the snap, but it's blown dead, and we're going to get a penalty on the offense. It's an illegal procedure on Hillsboro. That is the first penalty of the game for the Hawks. That will back them up 5 to their own 25, and it'll be 1st and 15. 1:40 left in the first half. Hillsboro eating up a ton of time here on this drive. Started at their own, where did they start this? About their own 20? It was at the 17, I remember now.
I really appreciate the way these teams are coached. We've only had 4 penalties this entire first half. That shows a lot of discipline.
From the Hillsboro 35, 1st and 15. Johnson dropping back to pass, throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was ready to throw it to Walsh. Walsh wasn't quite turned around, and it was at his feet.
2 players from North County blew through that line. They had a beat on Jared Johnson. They put a hit on him just as he was releasing that ball and drove him to the ground.
Incompletion stops the clock with 1:18 left in the half. 2nd and 15 for the Hawks. Wasn't a terrible throw by Johnson, but it just disrupted the timing enough because Walsh wasn't ready for it. Still had his back to the play. Tight defense here by North County. They pack the box. Just 2 linebackers. Johnson going to... Now they hand it off to Trey Terry right up the middle with a huge gain for Trey Terry. The Hillsboro fans want a horse collar tackle, and that looked pretty obvious to me. But I don't see any yellow hankies on the field. Well, that certainly looked like a horse collar tackle. Anyway, a great run by Trey Terry and a great fake. They faked me out.
They ran that misdirection option read again. They gave it to Trey Terry right up the middle, like you said earlier. He just exploded through that 1st and 2nd line of defense for a 20-yard run.
1st and 10, Hillsboro, 103 left. Johnson dropping back to pass, looking left, rolled to his right, going to throw it, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Kellum, a little bit behind him, and it's incomplete, and they'll bring up 2nd and down.
Once again, excellent coverage by the North County secondary on that. They had side-to-side coverage on that. Every player was double covered. The only one who was single covered on that was all the way on the opposite side of the field. He would have to throw that ball 60 yards to find him. These defensive secondaries are well coached, and these kids are doing a fantastic job in the defensive secondary.
At the end of this half, we will send you to the halftime show sponsored by Auto Spa Car Washes. And we are 55 seconds away from it. Johnson going to take it himself on the left side. Can't get free. And a great defense and a great stop by North County. Wyatt Compton was in on the tackle, and it also looked like, I think that was Isaiah Smith that was the first man back there to slow him down.
Wyatt Compton got a hold of his jersey. Jared Johnson just kept his feet in and just drugged him until Isaiah Smith got in there to help out.
Gain of maybe half a yard for the Hawks brings up third down. Clock continues to roll with 21 seconds left. So we talked about it. Hillsboro trying to run out the clock, and they have. Johnson flips out to Kellum with space. Thought it looked like he was about to throw it, and he pulls it down and runs to the 30. Going to be short of the first down. Quickly comes up and calls a timeout. So Hillsboro will call a timeout. We will take that timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. So you're listening to high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
What's for dinner? Emo's Pizza in Deloge has you covered. That's delicious Emo's St. Louis-style pizza that's second to none. Pizza topped with 100% real Provel cheese, freshly sliced vegetables, and fresh, not frozen beef. Right now, a 14-inch large Pizza Deluxe or meat combo is $15.95, tax not included, and they deliver all day, every day, from open to close for just $2. That's your all-new Emo's Pizza at the Deloge exit on North Cowling Avenue. Order online at emospizza.com or call 518-1000.
We're at here at Hillsboro High School. 8 seconds left in the first half. Give you a couple score updates before the Auto Spa Car Washes. They'll run down the full scoreboard for you. The game that matters most for this game, the winner of this game will play the other District 2 semifinal, and that is Festus at Cape Central. And Cape Central is leading that game 35-14. That is in the second quarter. Also around the area, Central all over Fredericktown 33-0. St. Genevieve leads Potosi 22-7. 8 seconds left here in the first half. 28-7 the lead for Hillsboro, trying to maybe get one more score before they go to the locker room. Johnson under center, dropping back to pass, looking to the right side over the middle. It's intercepted by Wyatt Compton, and he's going to try to return it. He's got blockers out in front of him down the right sideline, breaks through the line, cuts back to the right side. He's brought down by Trey Terry, and that is going to do it. Wyatt Compton with the interception almost tried to make a play out of it and get a score out of it, and he certainly did the best that he could, but a nice tackle by Trey Terry. We do have a flag on the play. It's going to be holding on North County. If that was after the interception, that would be the end of the half, but if that was on the defense, if that was before the interception, I think Hillsboro would get one more play here.
Yes, they would. Without the flag, if Trey Terry didn't step on it, that Wyatt Compton might have been off to the races, but we'll have to see what this flag is. That play could have gotten really interesting and really exciting quick.
Yeah, they're calling the players back, so it looks like it was a holding on North County, so it looks like it's going to be before the interception, so it looks like Hillsboro is going to get one untimed down here. Prior to the interception, holding on North County. And if Hillsboro scores on this play, North County is really going to be kicking themselves.
They are. Jared Johnson has shown a very accurate arm. I wonder if the hold wasn't on 44, the receiver he was looking for, because he threw that ball right over the top of his hands. Wyatt Compton did it.
Hillsboro's going to take another timeout, and we will take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
New owner of Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. We understand there are many places to order pasta, but few places that serve authentic, made-from-scratch Italian. Mario's is such a place, and we invite you to try us again for the first time. We offer dine-in, carry-out, and delivery to a wide area. Same great food as before, better and faster service guaranteed. We have a new attitude at Mario's. I'll greet you with a smile and a handshake and be glad you're here. Hope to see you soon. Mario's Italian Eatery. Old world recipes made fresh daily.
Hillsboro will get one untimed down after the penalty on North County. It was before the interception, so Hillsboro will get one untimed down here. And remember, let's go back to the start of this drive. Hillsboro got the ball at their own 17 with about 5 minutes left, and we thought, and they were taking a lot of time, and they've been able to take it all the way down to the half. And Brian Robbins is going to dial up a play here and try to get a touchdown. Two receivers to the left They send 2 men in the backfield. Johnson dropping back on a throw over the middle, and it's caught by Walsh, and he's brought down. And a nice defensive stop by North County. I believe that was number 2, Garrett Miller. So the untimed down for Hillsboro, and North County stops them. And so that is going to do it for the first half, the final play of the first half. Larry, let's quickly run down that first half. I mean, a great job by Hillsboro to get out in front and not let up. They've run the ball really well, and North County just quite hasn't been able to get things going, and the Hillsboro defense has done a good job against them.
It really looks like at the start of this game, North County might have had a little nerves or something going in. They didn't look like the North County team that we've all known and seen over the years, but give credit to Hillsboro. Their offense came out. Walsh, Kellum. They just hurt North County tremendously.
Start of the second half here at Hillsboro High School. Class 4 District 1 semifinal between the Hillsboro Hawks and the North County Raiders. 28-7, the lead for the Hillsboro Hawks on top of the North County. And if you're Brian Robbins and the Hillsboro Hawks, you have to love coming back here on the second half, leading up 21.
Oh, absolutely. Special teams points. Defense has played well. Secondary has been outstanding for him. Chris Walsh and Jacob Kellum, they're doing a fantastic job of running behind that big offensive line that's blocking very well. It's been all about Hillsboro in this first half.
Well, remember, Hillsboro lost at North County in week 4, 55-33, and so they lead here 28-7 at the start of the second half. North County will get the ball to start this second half. Hillsboro work from right to left. North County coming from our left to our right. We start the second half here. I want to thank these sponsors: Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, America's Mattress and Recliners in Farmington, NHC Healthcare in Deloge, Emo's Pizza in Deloge, Mario's Italian Grill in Bonne Terre, Pizza Junction in Hillsboro, and Walmart Supercenter in Deloge. Here is the kick. It is a low burner. Bounce once, bounce twice, and North County will field it at the 15. We're straight up the middle and brought down. A great touchdown saving tackle by Drew Carter. He was the last man there. And he makes the tackle on Tyler Curtis from the turn. So a good return for North County, and they'll start with good field position at their own 37-yard line. And I call it the 38.
Tyler Curtis, the way he runs, he looks like a full-grown man coming up that field. He is a load coming up that field.
Right between the 37 and the 38. So 1st and 10, North County. That return took 7 seconds as we start the second half. 28-7 lead for the Hawks on top of the North County Raiders. North County getting the call from the sideline. Look down at their wristband, and now we get a whistle. And Hillsboro left the tee out on the field. So they hustle on. They go out and get it. The young man runs out and comes back in. How old do you think that kid is? 10?
Probably 9 or 10.
Pretty quick, though. North County on offense. Compton takes it himself, and he's going to be brought down and lose yards. Running the option play, took it himself, but Hillsboro was all over it. And credit the Hawks for not biting on that fake and picking up the ball carrier. And they dropped Compton for a loss. A loss of maybe three or four on the play. Loss of 4, 2nd and 14, North County.
Loss of 3 brings up 2nd.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Compton, the shotgun, 1 man next to him. That's Nichols, going to throw it off in the flat to the right side. Hit immediately and brought down. No gain on the play for North County. Another great defensive stop by Hillsboro. They've really attacked that throw out in the flat. North County really hasn't been able to make that work.
That throw into the flat is a very dangerous pass in this game by either team. With the way these secondaries are playing, they are all over their assigned coverage. There is no room to put these things in there.
10:53 and counting remaining here in the third quarter. A minute into this second half. 28-7 lead for Hillsboro. 3 down linemen, three linebackers, and 5 defensive backs. Now we get a flag on the field. It's a legal procedure on North County, so that will back them up 5 more. So that's going to make it 3rd and 19 for the North County Raiders.
When you're down 21, start the second half, that is not what you need to do. Pick up penalties and hurt yourself.
They had 3 receivers to the left side. Now they're going to shift them. They're going to throw the 3 receivers to the right side, put the lone receiver to the left side. 3 down linemen for Hillsboro. Have to step up in the coverage now. Compton's going to take it himself and run to the right side with room to run. Makes the tackle. Nice job. Good solo tackle by David Carter for Hillsboro, but a good run by Wyatt Compton. Got him back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 4th and 10. And North County will bring out the punt team. Like that play call there, more of a surprise what they were going for.
It was a well-called play. They showed the 3 wide receivers to the wide side of the field to show run. But he came around the right side. It was a good play call to pick up 8, but when you're 3rd and 18, not enough.
4th down and 9 to go for North County. They will boot it away. This one is away. Spiral kick. Hillsboro will let it bounce. Take a Hillsboro bounce. Kellen will pick him up and run it up the middle. Flag on the play to the 40-yard line. And we will have to check the flag on the return for Hillsboro. We'll have to see what that one's all about. But Hillsboro will start it at least in their own territory. Kellum on the return, let it bounce and picked it up. It's going to be an illegal block in the back on Hillsboro, so that's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. I want to remind you about these great sponsors of high school football on KREI, Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer. The law offices in Hillsboro, Bruce Nation's A1 Contracting in Park Hills, Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, America's Mattress and Recliners in Farmington, and NHC Healthcare in Deloge. Start of the second half, 28-7 is the lead for Hillsboro on top of North County. 9:31 remaining here in the second half.
We had a total of 30 yards of penalties in the first half, and we've already started with 15 here in the second half, and we're only 3 minutes in, 2.5 minutes in.
First and 10 Hawks from the 28 for Hillsboro. Same formation here. 5 down linemen for North County. Here's a handoff up the middle to Terry with ton of room to run. Burst to speed, gets behind the linebacker, and he is past the 40 up to the 35. A huge run by Trey Terry right up the middle, deep into Hillsboro territory, and they pick up the first down and lots more to the North County 35.
North County showed that 6-man front. They were packing the box with the 8 again. The offensive line stepped up, gave Trey Terry a hole. He exploded past that. There was nobody to stop him but the defensive secondary after that. He did a good job of moving back and forth, letting his downfield blockers do the job, and picks up 40 yards.
So first and 10 Hillsboro from the 35. 3 men in the backfield, 1 receiver to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on the line for North County. They hand it off to Kellum running the sweep around the right side, and he's brought down after a gain of 3.
That's that quick play to the right side again with Kellum. And that North County did a better job that time of defending against that play. He's made the right adjustments for that one.
4 minutes into this second half, 28-7 in the lead for Hillsboro, but they are driving. Trying to add to that. I say driving. They've had 2 plays go for about 45 yards here.
Well, that is a drive for Hillsboro.
Technically, yeah. Johnson under center. They shift a man. They hand it off to Terry up the middle. Boy, bursted lead through a huge hole. Cut to the left side. The 5. Going to be close. Is he in? No. Just shy of the goal line. Inside the 1-yard line. Terry reached out and was just shy by a half a yard. So it will be first and goal Hillsboro. I'll tell you what. I think about Trey Terry. We're talking about him a little bit bigger. He's running up the middle. He has got some explosive speed.
Yes, he does. I didn't notice that before in the games we've done previous to the Hillsboro games. But he's going up the left side right through the heart of the defense, and the offensive line has given him some nice holes so far.
First and goal here for Hillsboro. Inside the 1. Johnson to take it himself. The sneak. Did he get in? Yes. Touchdown, Hillsboro. Johnson punches it in from 1 yard out. 8:02 left in the third quarter, and Hillsboro extends their lead. They are now up 34-7.
4 plays, 75 yards. Trey Terry was 70 of them.
Gee, that's efficient.
That's a stat one good. That'll rack your stats up really nice there, yards per carry.
So it's Clayton Sansucci on to attempt the extra point. This is the first extra point that Hillsboro will try. They've gone for 2 They've got it twice. Sansucci, the kick is blocked by North County. Give a lot of credit. I missed who that was that jumped up there, but he was way up in the air and got a hand on it. So the extra point is blocked. 34-7 lead for Hillsboro. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
Walmart Supercenter of Deloge is a great place to get everything you need for the upcoming holiday season. They stock it all and at prices your family can afford. In fact, shop each department: clothing and accessories, bakery and deli, hardware and housewares, photo lab and electronics, and a whole lot more. And remember all your snacks for the football games. Happy holidays from Walmart Supercenter in Deloge. Save money, live better, Walmart.
Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer of Hillsboro is your regional law firm, offering help with many diverse areas of the law. Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer is a full-service law firm and practice with expert, experienced lawyers. When legal representation is a must, you need a law firm that you can trust. So turn to the professionals at Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer on Highway 21 in Hillsboro. Call 636-797-2693. For more information, log on to robertswootenzimmer.com.
Kickoff is away for Hillsboro. It's a short one. It will be fielded by Lewis. It was a short. He was right there. Number 24, Tyler Curtis, with a run around the far sideline. Good return by Tyler Curtis. I think North County, they sensed that. They put Tyler Curtis up there short, and he had a great run. So great starting field position for North County. That scoring play for Hillsboro is a big drive of the game, and it is brought to you by ProCare Automotive in DeSoto.
Moving him up, Hillsboro switched back and forth between that line drive kick and that squib kick. It worked out very well for North County. Nice return, and they're starting out on the 36-yard line of Hillsboro. That's their best starting position. Maybe that'll be a spark for North County to get something going here in the second half.
34-7 the lead for Hillsboro. 7:53 left here in the third quarter. Three receivers to the right. They've handed off. Now they've handed off again. They flip it to Tyler Cassidy around the left side. Good carry for him. Run the little trick play. They originally handed it to Seth Nichols. Then he tossed it to Tyler Cassidy on the reverse. And Cassidy picked up good yardage around the far side. Gain of about 6 on the play.
That second pitch back to him was a little shaky. It was a little high for him. He did a good job of bringing that ball in and not letting anything bad happen and picking up 7 on the play. That's the old backyard reverse.
2nd and 3 for North County after the 7-yard pickup. Handoff to Nichols. Cuts trying to get to the outside. Drags the tackler. I think he picked up the first down. David Carter got into the backfield and was hanging on him, but he carried him for 4 yards for the first down. He's going to be close. I think they marked him short. And it looks like they're marking him short, but great run by Seth Nichols carrying David Carter for 3 yards. He's going to be short by a yard. 3rd down and less than 1.
He made the initial contact 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage on that play.
Hand off to Nichols again up the middle. Picks up the first down, trying to find a hole. He does. And he picks up a little more, close to 7 yards on the play up to the 20. And North County moves the chains. 6:37 and counting left in the third quarter.
Seth Nichols carried 1 player for 5 yards on the last play. This time he just carried 2 players with him for 7.
A first down on the play for North County, and they are deep in Hillsboro territory now. You really have to turn this one into a score if you're the Raiders. From the 20-yard line of Hillsboro, Compton rolling to his right, running the option. He's going to take it himself, and he's not going to get much. Dove down. Credit Devin Liston. Ryan Ochoa on the tackle for Hillsboro. Devin Liston was there as well. Gave it a gain of 5 for North County. Makes it 2nd and 5.
They showed the option there, but Wyatt Compton just turned that corner, put that ball away, and took off. Looks like Wyatt Compton's just going to try and take some of this over himself and put 6 on the board.
Compton in the gun. Hands it off to Nichols. Up the middle. Hit and dropped immediately. Drew Carter was there immediately. Got into the backfield. Good run by Nichols, though. Still picked up 2. 3rd and 3 for the North County Raiders. Moving the ball pretty well here this
Yes,
drive.
they are. Seth Nichols, he just carried another player from Hillsboro 2 or 3 yards to pick up that run, to pick up that gain.
2 receivers spread to the left side. 2 tight ends to the right. Compton going to take it himself off the left tackle, and he is hit and brought down. Kellum was there for the stop, but he picked up the first down. Good run by Wyatt Compton. They're going to be inside the 10. That'll bring up first and goal for the North County Raiders.
Hillsboro did a good job defensively. They were looking for that play, but they couldn't quite get to Compton quick enough to stop him from getting that first down. Compton just drove through to get the 4 on that one and pick up the first.
This is a good sustained drive by North County. Couple of big plays and then a couple of 3-4 yard carries to move the sticks, and they are now looking at first and goal here from the 8. Under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Compton drops the ball. Ball's on the turf, but I think North County got it back. So a fumble on the play. North County recovers, and it will bring up second down.
That would have been a very interesting. He tried to pick that ball up and run initially and had to go back down a second time to get it. It's important for North County to maintain possession on this play. Good starting position, good sustained drive. They need to put some points on the board right here.
District soccer took place today. We'll run you down some of those scores for you here in a second. Wide Compton in the shotgun. Center receiver to the right side. Compton rolling to that way. We've got a throw back to the left side, and it's complete, and it's into the end zone. Touchdown. Trevor Mason wide open on the far side. North County got everybody moving to the right. Mason was right over to the left, and Compton found him, and North County adds another touchdown.
That was a phenomenal job. Wyatt Compton looked everybody to the right. The whole play went to the right. Trevor Mason just turned left and ran all the way back across the field. Hillsboro released him, and Wyatt Compton hit him right in the numbers for the walk-in.
Wyatt Compton to Trevor Mason from 8 yards out. 4:07 left in the third quarter. And the kick is no good. Extra point is no good, and it remains 34-13. This is high school football at KREI and KREI Web TV.
Hi, this is Steve with Pizza Junction. We'd like to congratulate the Hillsboro Hawks on a great season and a terrific run through the state playoffs. Through November, our lunch buffet is 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll honor our veterans on November 11th with half-price food with an ID, and we will donate part of our sales that day to the Wounded Warriors Project. At the corner of Old 21 and B, we are Pizza Junction.
Hi, this is Michelle Smith with Safe Harbor Hospice. Be listening this week for our business spotlight on regional radio. We'll tell you about the different services we offer, including hospice, palliative care, outreach, and our We Honor Veterans. We'll tell you about our caring approach to hospice and how we work with families to give our patients the care they need. So be listening as we put the spotlight on Safe Harbor Hospice all this week on regional radio. Safe Harbor Hospice. Ask for us by name.
Best scoring drive by North County is a ProCare Automotive in Bonne Terre. Big drive of the game. It's sponsored by ProCare Automotive in Bonne Terre. A short kick, onside kick attempted by North County, and Hillsboro recovers. Second time they tried to sneak it in there, but Hillsboro was there awaiting and ready.
Well, even though they had a very good long sustained drive there, they are still down considerable, 21 points. They've got to do something else here to try to get a little spark and try to put a few more points on the board here pretty quickly to keep this game close and competitive.
So Hillsboro will start this drive off at their own 49-yard line. 4:07 left in the third quarter. Hawks up 34-13. Handed off to Chris Walsh up the middle. Pushing forward. Good run by Walsh. Gain of 4 on the play. Really wasn't a lot of room there, but Walsh kept his pads low, pushed forward, and he picked up 4 yards on the play.
That's your typical Hillsboro misdirection. They tried to show that quick hit and that pitch to Jacob Kellum on the right, came back to Walsh coming up on the left side, and Walsh really had to power through and get going forward to pick up 4 on his first carry of the second half.
2nd and 6, Hillsboro. Same formation here. Now Walsh goes in motion. Handed off up the middle to Terry. Pushes forward. A lot of Raiders there. And he's going to pick up, he'll pick up 3 or 4 on the play. 34-13 the lead for Hillsboro. 3:16 and counting here in the third quarter. Gain of 3 on the play up to the North County 43-yard line. And it's 3rd down and 3. And this could be another, if you're Hillsboro, I mean, they're just keeping it up the middle. Slow, sustained drive.
Well, this defensive front of like 7 or 8 guys that North County is showing, they're looking for that.
Hand it off to Walsh. Cuts back to the middle. He breaks through, but North County is there. I believe that was Kellum, excuse me. Kell looked like he had nowhere to go. Somehow found a hole. Got into the second level. And a good run. And that was Chris Walsh. I was right the first time. Good run by Chris Walsh. He's a little slow to get up. He's limping off the field. They'll make a substitution for him. So a pickup of a first down by Hillsboro. And they move the sticks up to the North County 37-yard line.
Walsh has shown us this scene that he's got power and he's got some breakaway speed. That time he showed us he got some moves. He just ducked under 2 tacklers that time and then popped back up.
First and 10 Hillsboro from the North County 37. Johnson under center. Kellum in motion. Handed off to Terry up the middle. Nowhere to go. North County pushes him backwards. Good defensive stand there by the Raiders.
Hillsboro keeps going back to Trey Terry up the middle and Chris Walsh up the middle because of this defensive front of 8 guys that North County is using. If you can get an opening in that first front, there's only 2 or 3 guys that can stop the big play. You're directly at 2 guys head on head. You can just go right at the secondary.
We appreciate you listening to this game on AM 800 KRI. Don't forget you can watch it online at mymoinfo.com. Just find KREI Web TV online at our website, mymoinfo.com. Corey Johnson is our cameraman. Kathy is back at the studio running the board. There's a handoff up the middle. Johnson's going to take it himself. Picks up 3, pushed back. They'll give him forward progress. So gain of, maybe gain of 2 on the play.
Nice job by the defensive end to come up, got down low, textbook, got in there, wrapped up, exploded up out of it, stopped Jared Johnson on the run. The second guy comes in, gets a hold of him, and drive him backwards. No more yardage.
We mentioned the winner of this game will get either Festus or Cape Central. That is the other game, semifinal in Class 4, District 1. Cape Central leading Festus 41-14 at Cape Central. 3rd down and 8 to go for the Hillsboro Hawks from the North County 35-yard line. Johnson flips it out to Kellum. They blow it dead. Kellum had all kinds of room to run, but Hillsboro is going to get called for the false start. So it will go from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 13.
Bring up 3rd and 13.
Very fortunate call for North County there. Hillsboro has pounded the ball up the middle, pounded the ball up the middle, pounded the ball up the middle. They set it up. They tried that quick hit with Kellum in motion like they did in the first half, and there was a lot of green out there. They set that play up very well, but that illegal procedure call shot that one down real quick.
34-13 the lead for Hillsboro. 1:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly. Ball is at the 40-yard line of North County. Hillsboro driving, trying to pick up a big 3rd down conversion here. Johnson dropping back, looking over the middle, throws it into the flat, and it's incomplete to Terry. Terry was open, but is off his right hand. That'll bring up a 4th and long for Hillsboro. We'll see what they'll want to do. And they're going to huddle together. It looks like they may go for it. And now they're going to send out the punt team.
The Hillsboro offensive line, initial block, then they release the block to set up that screen play and start going downfield. Shane Phillips sniffed that one out and went immediately at the receiver who was setting up on that and broke it up.
Back to receive the punt for North County is Isaiah Smith. Is Jacob Kellum back to punt it away for Hillsboro, standing at his own 40-47. Punt is away. Good spiral kick long, and it is going to go out the end zone. It bounced at the 2, real close to the pylon, but didn't quite get the kick to the sideways. Well, Eric, district championship football were today. District championships between Northwest, DeSoto and Hillsboro, and St. Pius. St. Pius was victorious. DeSoto beat Hillsboro, and Northwest overcame Eureka on penalty kicks 5-4. So those are some of your district champions there in high school soccer. They will be more tomorrow.
It's good to see some of the county schools starting to progress and start to catch up to some of the St. School schools and start to win some district championships.
So the Hillsboro High School football team would love a win here in football after losing to the district championship in soccer. Good run here by North County, but the Hillsboro defense swarms. They push him backwards.
Hillsboro did a good job of getting 4 or 5 guys out to string that play out to the sideline so he had no place to go.
Tyler Curtis with the carry for North County picks up 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. Gave him forward progress. Hillsboro pushed him back, but they'll give him forward progress. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. 34-13 the lead for Hillsboro. North County trying to come from behind, but they'll need a big comeback here in the fourth quarter. Almost done with the third. Compton looking to throw, and he's going to be sacked. Had a blocker out in front of him, couldn't get out in front, and he is going to be sacked from behind by number 30, Drew Carter, the linebacker, came in and brought him down from behind. And that is going to do it for the third quarter. We go to the fourth and final quarter. Hillsboro leading North County 34-13. We'll be back. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
The doctor is in. Board-certified family practice physician Dr. Padmini Charles is now a part of the Mercy Clinic. Dr. Charles belongs to a healthcare team that is thousands strong, linking you to experts everywhere you find Mercy. It is coordinated, responsible care that is all about you. For more information or to schedule an appointment with Dr. Charles, call 636-933-2900. Learn more about Mercy or find a Mercy Clinic physician at www.mercy.net.
Hi, this is Tim Womble, new owner of Mario's Italian Eatery in Bon Terre. We understand there are many places to order pasta, but few places that serve authentic, made-from-scratch Italian. Mario's is such a place, and we invite you to try us again for the first time. We offer dine-in, carry-out, and delivery to a wide area. Same great food as before, better and faster service guaranteed. We have a new attitude at Mario's. I'll greet you with a smile and a handshake and be glad you're here. Hope to see you soon. Mario's Italian Eatery. Old world recipes made fresh daily.
Hillsboro on top of North County 34-13 as we reach 12 minutes left in this ball game. Hillsboro here at home. The winner of this game will play either Cape Central or Festus. Right now, looking like Cape Central. They lead Festus 41-14. That one is in the third quarter.
That third quarter was quick.
It did. It did fly by. Compton looking to throw it, trying to get rid of it. Now he's just going to pull it down and run, gets to the sideline. He's going to be thrown out of bounds. The referee goes down. The near line judge goes down. The Hillsboro defense ran him over. Good run by Compton, but he's going to be short. That'll bring up fourth down. But a good 5-yard pickup. Call it a 7-yard pickup for Wyatt Compton, and North County will bring out the punt team. With the ball at the 25-yard line, 4th and 5. Jacob Kellum back to receive the punt for Hillsboro.
Being an official, it's good to see that the official is okay, and he got back up and everything is fine.
So, but North County needs a good punt here, or else Hillsboro will have great start field position. Punt is back. The kick is away. It's a sidewinder. Good punt. Bounces at the 40-yard line. A good North County bounce, and it will roll and roll and roll and roll to the 30-yard line. That's where they'll pick it up. So a great punt by North County, and they get Hillsboro to start at their own 30-yard line. Well, this game brought to you by Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer, the law offices in Hillsboro, Bruce Nations, A1 Contracting in Park Hills, Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, America's Mattress and Recliners in Farmington, NHC Healthcare in Deloge, and Crown Collision. They are the sponsor of the collision of the game. Excuse me, Crown Collision, the sponsor of the collision of the game. Haven't had too many big collisions, haven't had too many big hits. Both these times, everybody's so shifty and quick that you don't really get a lot of head-on collisions.
No, you just don't get a good read on the guy. You're just trying to figure out where everybody's at, the way these guys play. And most of the hits are coming from the side. They're just trying to drag people down.
First down and 10, Hillsboro from their own 30. Handoff is to Walsh, trying to get to the side, trying to get to the outside. Can't quite get there. He'll pick up maybe 2 on the play. Hillsboro has done, North County swarms them. Because, it makes a lot of sense for Hillsboro to go to the outside because North County is packing so tight up the middle. But, that's how Hillsboro is set up so tight up the middle that, but if to get to the outside, it's been working more with the pitch to kill them.
Absolutely, where the quick hit, where he's already in motion. Chris Walsh, he had to get all the way around that defensive end. The defensive end stepped across 2 yards deep in the secondary to disrupt that.
Second down and 8. Hillsboro from their own 32. Handoff to Terry. Up the middle. Hit. Still going, and he's pushed backwards. And he won't get anything. a good stop for North County. No gain on the play for Trey Terry. 34-13 the lead for Hillsboro. On top here in the fourth quarter, 10:37 remaining. Taking a lot of time here. Interesting to see how much time they can take off this clock in this drive and just kind of play keep away right now, because if you're North County, you need at least 2 more possessions. And if Hillsboro has anything to say about it, they'll try to not even give them that many. Long snap count by Johnson. Handoff up the middle to Terry and pushed backwards. Nowhere to go. That North County defense is swarming to the sideline. Boy, after they gave up that huge run up the middle to Trey Terry, they've really stuffed the box and stopped that inside run.
They have. His first 2 runs of the second half were 40 yards and 30 yards. Since then, it's been 3, 1, 1, and 0 on his next 4 runs. Looks like North County has put somebody and assigned him just to Trey Terry. They are keying on him right now and trying to shut him down and make Hillsboro do something else.
So a 3-and-out for Hillsboro. I think that's their first 3-and-out of the game. Good defensive stand by North County. That'll bring out the Hawks punt team. Back to receive it, standing at the 20. The boot is away. Sidewinding kick. Great punt by Hillsboro and a great bounce and roll, and it will roll down inside the 20 to the North County 15, and they will pick it up there. Another good punt by Hillsboro. And so North County, that's what they needed. They need at least 2 possessions, down 34-13, but they got to have to give them quick because there's only 9:19 left in the game.
One of the things that I've noticed in this game, both these teams seem to have a kicking game. That seems to be something that was lacking around the county this year. Both of these punters are averaging over 40 yards a punt. That punt there was close to a 50-yard punt after the roll.
And so North County will start on offense at their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Low snap back to Compton, looking to throw it, and he's going to let it go deep down the sideline, and it's almost intercepted by Hillsboro. And Jacob Cullen was back there. He was running backwards, got turned around. He had a chance at an easy interception, but couldn't hold it in.
That would have been about a 45-yarder throw just to hit the player in stride. That was the first time I've actually seen a player with at least 2 yards of separation. If he would have got that ball off a little sooner, he might have had a shot at that. But Walsh and another player were back there for double coverage again.
Pretty good, strong throw by Wyatt Compton.
His arm's better than mine, I can tell you that.
That stops the clock with 9:10 left. 2nd and 10, North County Raiders. 3 receivers stacked to the left. They hand it off. Now they flip it backwards. They're going to throw it deep down the right sideline, and it's caught at the 45. Now it's a track meet at the 20. Will they catch him? No. 10. Touchdown, North County Raiders. On the flea flicker and the pass by the running back. Still can't tell who that is that made the catch. That's number 3. Trent Cassidy. Tyler Cassidy threw it to Trent Cassidy. And North County gets another score on the board. It's now 34-19.
North County breaking out the old flea flicker, the same play you used to run when you were a kid in the backyard. Cassidy for 75 yards. Cassidy showing us he's got the wheels, too, after he made that catch, the 45 to take it home.
Now a flag on the play as they blow the extra point attempt dead.
I think this explains why Coach Robbins was trying so hard there at the end of the second half to put another 7 points on the board before the half ended. He knows North County can play this game.
34-19 is the lead for North County right now. It was a flag on the play. They blew it dead. It was on the defense of Hillsboro, so that will give them half the distance to the goal. And they will try the extra point again. It looks like they're going to negate the 2-point conversion and bring back the offense and try a 2-point conversion. Down 34-19. You're trailing by 15 now. Compton in the shotgun. Takes the snap, going to run it himself up the middle, hits the pile. Hillsboro pushes him backwards. And a big 2-point conversion stop because that keeps it a 2-point difference. So 2-score difference. 8:58 left, 34-19. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
Shop America's Mattress and Recliners in Farmington for huge savings on Serta mattress sets. Get Hot Buys on Serta's twin mattress for just $99. Get Perfect Sleeper queen mattresses for just $299, or pay just $449 for a queen set. Get the all-new adjustable base beds by Serta for as little as $799. You can also save big on Ashley recliners. How about a power recliner for as low as $350? Plus, get free delivery, free setup, and free removal, along with excellent financing. It's all at America's Mattress and Recliners on Walmart Drive in Farmington.
What's for dinner? Emo's Pizza in Deloge has you covered. That's delicious Emo's St. Louis-style pizza that's second to none. Pizza topped with 100% Rio Provel cheese, freshly sliced vegetables, and fresh, not frozen meat. Right now, a 14-inch large pizza deluxe or meat combo is $15.95, tax not included, and they deliver all day, every day, from open to close for just $2. That's your all-new Emo's Pizza at the Deloge exit on North Cowling Avenue. Order online at emospizza.com or call 518-1000.
Big drive of the game, and it's brought to you by ProCare Automotive and Bonterre. Another onside kick for North County, but Hillsboro will jump on it at their own 45. You know, that's just a gamble for North County. Obviously, you have to get the ball back and score quickly here with only 8:54. The problem with that is you give Hillsboro good field position. That's the fourth time they've tried it, have not recovered it yet.
The second half, North County's defense has been pretty effective. So it might be a decent gamble at that point because they have forced a 3-and-out here in the second half.
Park Hill Central defeats Fredericktown. It's a final 53-0. St. Genevieve leads Potosi 39-15. Give you more scores after this. Hillsboro takes over on offense at their own 45. Up the middle is the carry. A good 3 yards on the play on the run by Jacob Kellum from their own 45. Cape Central leads Festus 49-14. That is the other semifinal in this district, so the winner of this district will play the winner of that district. Caruthersville leads St. Pius 12-6, and Valley Catholic on top of Portageville 42-0 in the third quarter.
That stop on the two-point conversion could be huge. 15 points versus 13 points. That could be really big here in about 8 minutes.
2nd and 7, North Hillsboro from their own 47. The handoff is up the middle. Good blocking, good hold for Hillsboro. North County defense steps up. Tristan Rosa on the tackle for North County.
It was a good, hard 6-yard run on that play. Right up that right side again. They're really working the right side on this one.
3rd down and 2 for Hillsboro. 7:45 and counting. And you know, Ryan Rockets is probably keeping a close eye on that clock, trying to take as much time off. Going into the huddle, taking all kinds of time. 5 seconds on the play clock. Now they snap it, flip it back to Kellum on their off right tackle. Pushes the pile, still going. Great run by Jacob Kellum. A good 10-yard pickup for Jacob Kellum. Able to push the guys out in front of him. He picks up the first down and moves the chains.
Kellum does a phenomenal job again of getting behind that big offensive for North County to see him, then drive through with them, and then when he gets past them, he puts that leg drive in and picks up those last.
KREI, Farmington Park Hills below. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly. Corey Johnson is our cameraman for KREI Web TV, and Kathy Copius is running the board back at our KREI studios in Farmington. Johnson going to keep it himself. Run around the right side at the 20. There's a flag on the play. Nice tackle made by Isaiah Hennessy. Wrapped him up. A great hit. That is a crown collision of the game. There is a flag on the play. I would say that's in the area of holding on Hillsboro. We'll have to see. Ton of room for Jarrett Johnson on the near sideline. Was able to break free.
The indication is a holding call.
He tried to get downfield about 5 yards to get to that outside, that defensive end, and get him sealed off. He just didn't quite get there and had to get a hold of him so Jarrett could break that run.
Holding penalty on Hillsboro. That's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So it will back Hillsboro up to the North County 36-yard line. And it will remain first down. Now first down and 11 to go. 6:54 and counting in the game. 34-13 lead for.
Ideally here, North County has got to shut this down. They can't let Hillsboro even come away with 3 and make it an 18-point game.
Yeah, it's a 2-score game right now. Hillsboro leading by 15 and only 6.5 minutes left. Handoff is to the right side. That's Kellum. Gets through a hole. Still going, and he going to be close to the first down. Boy, he looks, there are times he's going through there. He hits the hole, and he looks like he's about to fall down. You think like he's about to fall down any second, and he just keeps his forward momentum going and is able to stay up.
In the previous games, we've seen Kellum was more of a slash kind of hybrid type back, gets out in the open spaces. This game, he's really shown us he's a tough guy. He can put it down and bang and crash his way through the line on the interior running, too.
2nd and 2 for Hillsboro from the North County 27-yard line. Johnson under center. Handoff is to Kellum again. Flag on the play. Cuts back to the middle. Brought down from behind. Another flag on the play. It's going to be a legal shift on Hillsboro. We talked about Hillsboro playing a very clean game. Didn't see a lot of penalties, but they are making the mistakes now.
25 yards so far in penalties, not counting this one. They had the 2-yard penalty on the extra point try. They're making a few mental mistakes here. Hillsboro right here was the opportunity for them to actually put this game away and make it a 3-possession game and make it extremely difficult on North County, but they've had 2 penalties already on this drive.
The 5-yard penalty on the play brings up 2nd down and 7 to go Hillsboro. 5:36 and counting left in the game. A 15-point lead for Hillsboro. Hawks with the ball at the North County 31. Let's go Hawks from the Hillsboro fans. Johnson takes it himself, running the option. Off right tackle. He'll get it up to the 27-yard line, but he's going to be shy of the first down.
Hillsboro seems to have found some important space there on the right side. They're consistently running to the right side. They have a lot of confidence in the guard and the tackle on the right side of that offensive line. They're doing a good job so far in the second half.
Brings up 3rd down and 1 for Hillsboro.
This could be the play of the game right here, Tommy.
Yeah, 4:52 left. 3rd down and 1. Hillsboro at the North County 26-yard line. Handed off. This is Kellum. Right side hit, but he picks up the first down. And a big 3rd down conversion for Hillsboro. It's a 2-score game. North County trailing by 15 points, 4:40 left. And I don't think North County has enough time for possessions to come from behind here.
Jacob Kellum got to the outside, and Matt Black stepped across and put a hit on him. You could hear it all the way up here. Jacob just kept the legs driving and picked up the first down. That was a good job by Kellum on the run.
It was a 6-yard pickup for Kellum. Takes the ball up to the North County 20-yard line. Johnson under center. Sends Kellum in motion. Takes it himself. Thought about going to the right. Cuts back to the left side, and he's brought down from behind. Nice job by the North County defense chasing him down from behind. Didn't quite have the speed to get away.
They wanted to run that read option to the right. North County got good penetration from the left side of their defense, number 56, Seth. He got in there, broke that play up, and Jared had no place to go.
A 2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8. Hawks at the North County 18. 1 receiver to the right. Johnson under 3 men in the backfield. Handed off up the middle with a huge room to run. This is Terry into the end zone. Touchdown. A huge run right up the middle by Trey Terry here with 3:34 left. And Hillsboro goes up again, making it a 3-score game. You know, North County had really stepped up and been stopping that inside run by Terry. But that time, the offensive line of Hillsboro did a great job of opening up a hole.
Hillsboro saw something on that right side of that offensive line. They must have felt confident that their right side could handle the situation there. They ran an 8 or a 9-play drive right there. Every single play, with the exception of one on that drive, went to the right side. Give the credit to the score on that one, to the guard and the tackle in the end on the right side of Hillsboro's line.
Hillsboro will go for 2. And I think we get a timeout called. Yes, a timeout called by the Hillsboro Hawks. 40-19 is the score. Hawks about to attempt a 2-point conversion. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
Walmart Supercenter of Deloge is a great place to get everything you need for the upcoming holiday season. They stock it all and at prices your family can afford. In fact, shop each department: clothing and accessories, bakery and deli, hardware and housewares, photo lab and electronics, and a whole lot more. And remember, all your snacks for the football games. Happy holidays from Walmart Supercenter in Deloge. Save money, live better, Walmart.
We're back here at I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Oberle. 40-19 is the lead for the Hillsboro Hawks. The winner of this game will get either Cape Central or Festus, and it's looking like it's going to be Cape Central. The Tigers lead the Tigers. Cape Central leads Festus 56-14. That's in the fourth quarter.
Coach Robbins calling the timeout before this 2-point conversion. He wants to make this 23-point lead.
Send a man in motion. Johnson flips it back to Kellum. Cuts back to the middle. Touchdown. And it works to a charm. They've really made that play work. Flip it out to Kellum. And a nice job cutting back to the inside, knowing there was no room on the right side. Hillsboro goes up 42-19. 3:34 left in the game. We'll be back in a minute. This is high school football on KREI and KREI Web TV.
Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer of Hillsboro is your regional law firm, offering help with many diverse areas of the law. Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer is a full-service law firm and practice with expert, experienced lawyers. When legal representation is a must, you need a law firm that you can trust. So turn to the professionals at Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer on Highway 21 in Hillsboro. Call 636-797-2693. For more information, log on to robertswootenzimmer.com.
42-19 is the lead for Hillsboro. 3:34 left in the game. The Hillsboro cheerleaders are down doing the push-ups. Late in the game, Hillsboro scored a good lot of points here, 42 now. So Hillsboro, those push-ups there aren't the best push-ups. Although those are better than the last game we were here for Hillsboro. Those are better push-ups than the last time we've seen them here. Kickoff goes to North County, fielded at the 20-yard line. This is Curtis. Little quick step up to the 37-yard line. That's where North County will start it off. And they're getting tired, those push-ups there.
With the way Hillsboro scores, though, these young ladies should have some guns or shoulder problems, one of the two.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've done a ton of push-ups this year. It's been a pretty high-scoring offense.
With 3:29 remaining.
First and 10, North County at their own 27, trailing 42-19. 3:29 left in the ball game. North County needs to score here, and they need to score quick. Down 3 possessions. Handoff is up the middle. This is Rickles with room to run. Stiff arm to the sideline. Picks up the first down. Nice tackle by Joe Melted to bring him down, but a good run by North County. Seth Nichols with the carry, and he moves the sticks.
Got to the outside, picked up a nice outside block to seal him in. Stepped up 11 yards on that play, put the stiff arm out there to pick up the last 3. Good run by Nichols.
That scoring drive by Hillsboro is a big drive of the game, and it's brought to you by ProCare Automotive in Bonne Terre. First and 10, North County from their own 39. Handoff is to Curtis, running right side, and he's brought down in the backfield. Nice defensive stop there by Seth Castleman. Got in the backfield for a tackle for loss. Castleman's been good on defense tonight.
Yes, he has. Right there, he stepped up, engaged the offensive player. When the play came his direction, he shed the block very nicely, shot into the backfield, and took him down by the knees and ankles.
Now we get a whistle. The looks like a Hillsboro lineman is going to come off the field.
There may be an equipment problem. He may have some blood they need to clean up and bandage up.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Ochoa is coming off the field.
The shoe came untied.
Shoe came untied. Poor guy can't reach down and untie a shoe. Huh?
He's wearing those big lineman gloves.
That's true. Second down and 12 here for North County from their own 37-yard line. 2:28 to go. Handoff is up the middle to North County. Nice spin move by Seth Nichols. Takes it up to the 45. Got to be shy by 4 yards. Bring up third and 4. Looks like North County, I think they realize that they're not going to be able to come from behind here, and they're just trying to, they keep this clock moving here, 2:06 and counting.
Give credit to Seth Nichols, though. He is running like it's the first play of the game. His yardage has been hard, and he's had to fight for every bit of it, and he's just giving it everything he's got still, even in this situation.
3 men in the backfield. Compton under center, handoff up the middle. Hillsboro is there, and they push him back. Nowhere to go on the carry for the North County running back. Can't tell who that is. That is number 12, Dan Davis. So it looks like North County is getting some second-string players into the game, and now on 4th down and 4 to go, they will bring on the punt team. Trevor Mason back to kick it away for North County. Jacob Kellum back to receive it. You know, with the punts that we've seen, Kellum is not giving them a ton. He's standing, ball is at the 45. He's standing at the 40. We've seen a lot of great punts. You'd think he learned by now to back up, and he just wasn't going to return it anyway. He just lets it go. Bounces to 25. Hillsboro bounce. And, at the 15. And North County will down it right at the 15. And we are under a minute to play. 42-19, and it looks like North County is going to go on and win this game after losing to North County in the regular season, 55-33. They come back here and led this whole game and really put a statement win on a very good North County team. They will go on to play next week.
I think it's just a real credit to these coaching staffs, how good a job they do preparing these kids from week to week and how they do things. North County, obviously, they win the first meeting. Hillsboro comes back, makes the necessary adjustments and the necessary changes to come out on top in this game.
It is a final from Cape Central. The Cape Central Tigers win 56-20 on top of Festus. So Festus ends their season. And Cape Central, they are the 2 seed in Class 4 District 1. So they will play here next week. Hillsboro's in victory formation now. And that is going to do it. We welcome those of you listening in on KJFF. You just heard the Cape Central Tigers defeat the Festus Tigers, and so the winner of that game, Cape Central, they will get the winner of this game, and it is going to be Hillsboro. The Hillsboro Hawks handedly defeat the North County Raiders 42-19, and Hillsboro is in victory formation now with 30 seconds left, and just an all-out dominating effort by Hillsboro. Eric, any final thoughts before we close this one out?
Really, tonight, we expected to see Chris Walsh running the ball. North County seemed to have the answer to that. Trey Terry really stepped up for Hillsboro. Jacob Kellum really stepped up for Hillsboro. And North County just did not have an answer for that defensively.
That's going to do it for us here from Hillsboro High School. The Hawks are the winners, 42-19. For Eric Oberle, I'm Tommy Self alongside Corey Johnson, our cameraman, and Kathy Capias back at our KREI studios. Thank you for listening here on AM 800 KREI and KREI Web TV. Good night.